Hello, I'm Andrea Schrader from the Creative Dream Incubator. This is Creative Genius Planning. Creative Genius Planning sessions are about doing your weekly planning from a place of being connected to your wisest, bravest, and most creative self. That's what I call the creative genius. So the idea is that you get to the next level with your dreams by being your next level self, doing your next level things. One of the principles that I work with your dreams is that your dream is here to grow you. So who you are today maybe doesn't know how to do all of the things that you want to do, but a part of the work is growing into this version of you who does know. So tapping into your creative genius more deeply, more effectively, more often. This inner growth is every bit as much a part of the process of making any dream real as the outer work and outer growth and creative work that you're doing as well. And it really works better when you work on both the inner and the outer in tandem. And we want to remember here that we are always about engaging more fully with the growth that your dream is calling you towards. We are never about pushing yourself into something you're not ready, faking it till you make it, or any kind of hustle culture. You don't need to leap out of your comfort zone. You can do the deeper inner work of shifting what's going on in your comfort zone, bringing in more of the things that you want and less of the things that you don't want. Doing that inner work to really support you in being able to do the things that will get you to where you want to be. The idea is that you are actually doing this with me while you are watching the video. So have your planner or your journal with you. So whatever journal or day timer you are using, you've got it in front of you now. You're ready to go. So starting at the beginning, do you have a list for this week? Do you have things that you need to do, things that you want to do? The first step, of course, is just to write them down. I think there's something really to it, the process of writing it by hand each week, giving yourself that space to just be with, here are the things that I want to do this week. Sometimes at this point already, we start to have some resistance or ambivalence or just kind of like, I don't know what I want to do this week. And I just want to say that resistance, ambivalence, self-doubt, they thrive in a lack of structure, which is one thing that we're really trying to bring in the Creative Genius Planning is a sense of structure. So if you're in Dreambook, check your projects page, check your alchemy wheels with the work of inner work, outer work Dreambook. I will link to that below the video. You have ideas, you have lots of ideas. Just look at which ones do you want to work on this week. So of course, some weeks it's just like a deer in headlights. You just don't know what to do. And in those weeks, you have to come back to our principles that we work with. So if you're stuck, how will you engage with that stuck and take some steps with it this week? That's your work. If you're not stuck, how will you engage with your dreams and your projects this week? That's the work. So if you're familiar with my classes at all, you know that we switch back and forth between journaling and meditation quite often. So here's the part where we go into the meditation. So close your eyes, take a couple of nice deep breaths. Just bring your attention inside. Notice how you're feeling right now. The planning process can bring up all sorts of feelings, and however you're feeling right now is just fine. I mean, it can be uncomfortable. You don't have to feel fine about it, but it's valid. You can do creative genius planning no matter how you're feeling or no matter what's going on for you. So imagine that you are in a bubble. This bubble is about an arm's width wide all around you in all directions. And the edge of this bubble glows with light. So this bubble is marking the edge of your space. Everything inside this glowing bubble of light is yours, your body, your energy, your space. So we're going to allow this light to shine brighter, shine in, fill your bubble with a bright light that dissolves anything that's in your space that shouldn't be there, that doesn't belong there, that just isn't serving you right now. So imagine this light just cleaning your space, clearing your space, just giving you space to do your creative genius planning this week. And when that feels complete, you can let the light go dimmer again, just kind of return that glowing light to the edge of your bubble, where it's now kind of holding space for you, not allowing anything to come in that's not going to serve you during this process. And then imagine another light that is glowing in your heart. And imagine this is the light of your true self. However that feels for you, whatever that means for you. And now encourage this light to shine brighter. Let it fill your whole body with the light of your own true self. And as this light shines brighter, it's helping connect you with your inner truth, your inner courage, your inner wisdom, your inner creativity, your inner power. It's helping connect you with your own creative genius, the part of you that will best help you do the things you want to do this week. And now imagine this light shining brighter, radiating out from your body, going out to meet this glowing light at the edge of your bubble. And as you do this, feel yourself really filling your entire space with the presence of your creative genius. So now from this space of being connected to your creative genius, radiating the light of your creative genius all around you, you are sitting here as your creative genius. So the light of your creative genius is radiating out. Now look back on those plans that you had written down at the beginning of the video, and kind of reading them from the perspective of your creative genius. How do they look now? Are there any changes you want to make? What is your big goal for this week? It could be the top thing, the top 3 things, a thing you want to remember. Whatever it is, write it down, and also write down whatever thoughts and feelings are coming up around it. I do a reflective journaling process every Friday. I share that in the daily mastermind in the Dream Book program. And then from that reflective process, I come up with a focus for the following week. So either you are doing that with me on Fridays, or you know what it is that's important this week. What do you want to focus on? Or ask your creative genius right now, what's important this week? And then write it down and ask your creative genius to support you in following through with it this week. How do you want to feel this week? What are the things that help you feel this way? How can you make space for those things in your schedule this week? Does your creative genius have any ideas for you here? Stay in conversation with it. So now come back into the meditation, eyes closed. You can put your hands on your heart if that feels good. Kind of bring yourself back into that space where the light of your inner truth was shining out, where you're kind of feeling like you are your own wisest, bravest, most powerful, most creative self. And you're letting the light of all of that radiate out all around you. Just bringing yourself back into that space. And imagine light pouring in now from above, just pouring in, filling your space, filling your body. This light is whatever color feels right for you, that is bringing you exactly what you need for support, for fuel, for energy for this week. Just imagine really filling up on whatever form of magic or support is most helpful to you. And as you do this, breathe nice and deep and notice your heartbeat. I feel like your heart is holding this energy, support, encouragement, everything you need for this week. And as your heart beats, it circulates it through your whole body. Imagine yourself really receiving and also holding on to this support. See yourself holding it throughout the whole week. Thank you so much for being here and doing this with me. If you want to share below for accountability, what are your goals this week? Do you have questions about something? Do you need more support with something? And I'll see you back here next week. Bye. If you are in Dreambook, Dreambook is my in-depth, all-in-one course for everything you need for navigating the inner and outer work of moving towards your dreams and just what it means to really show up for yourself and your dreams in your life. The Dreambook is also an online mastermind where I post every day, Monday to Friday, to share how I'm using these tools, what I'm working with, what's going on for me. So the comment space you see below this video, this is private, this is just for us. So feel free to ask your questions, ask for support. I am here to help. I can share links of tools that are going to be helpful based on where you're at and what you're working with and what kind of obstacles you have this week. I can share ideas for different ways of working with the tools. You don't have to figure this out all on your own. And if you're not in Dreambook, Dreambook is amazing. We have so many insights and aha moments just because that's what happens when you dig in deeper to that intersection between the inner work and the outer work. That's what happens when you really listen to your own inner wisdom about how to move forward. Within the first month, you will see yourself and your dreams in a whole new light. So we would love to have you join. Come and check it out.